been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine. Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. Our bodies move to the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello. Ooh, that's a bit close. Whoa. Let's back that up a bit. Hi, everyone. Welcome to PA Live. Today's a bit of a bonus live. Yeah, because we have been sort of going live once every 2-ish weeks, so twice a month. But wanted to do an extra live this week, and I realized I was running around trying to get everything ready and totally forgot to put all my lights on again. I tell you what, technology is wonderful when it works, but occasionally things stop working and actions stop working, and then it's very easy to for everything to just fall apart. I think because last week I showed the show and tell without the timer, so the timer didn't start automatically, which meant that the countdown didn't stop when it was meant to, and then it jumped onto the extra song, and which I haven't played for a long time. But anyway, we made it. That's the point, right? It is Monday morning. The Monday is Mondaying. So yeah, today's a bonus live. So we had the same show and tell as last week. But to be honest, there is so many amazing projects and plans and crafts in that like, who wouldn't mind seeing it a second or third time? So thank you so much to everybody who contributed. I think I have almost everything on now. Let me just, so we have, and I just realized I even forgot to load in some of I have a couple of updates. We don't have as many updates as we normally do, because again, weekly. Let me just bring on, nope, they're on. There we go. Okay, now we are right. All right. So let me just bring up some of the things that I do actually have to talk about. Wow, we are scattered this morning. Oh, that's not my keyboard. This is my keyboard. So in today's live, we are going to, let me move over here. Whee! Have a quick chat about So Tulip Tales, which is shipped, which is fantastic. So PCO2, Postcard 2 has shipped out, which is super exciting. And I actually have it here. So today is actually going to be a crafty live once I get started, once my head wakes up. We're gonna, I've got a insert here, and I'm gonna do a weekly layout, so that'll be a lot of fun. We've then got the other news is Ciao Bella, so Postcard 3 Ciao Bella, which is where we head off to Italy, is almost closed for new subscriptions. So that is, while they're on subscription, it's basically 20% off the full price. So if you want to get that at an amazing price, jump over to our website now. We have an amazing option where you can now build a box, so which is part of our new subscription module on our website. So which means it applies all the discounts and everything for like that automatically, which is awesome because like, yay! Because that was a real, in the old software, that was a real pain in the backside trying to get that to work. So it's so exciting to have that, and so that people can see it as it's as they're sort of configuring it themselves. Then we're going to do a sneak peek for PCO4, which then opens up for subs in a few days. And I just have a few updates with Canada shipments and the subscription. Actually, let me jump into those straight away now and get them out of the way so I don't forget. Hi to everybody. Oh, I forgot to say hi to everybody in the chat. I really have been everywhere. Hi to Laurie. Hi to Michael. Hey to Crystal. Hey to Jamie. Hi to Christine. The show and tell at the beginning with the happy music is incredibly inspiring and motivating. Yeah, and that's, I originally wanted it to be to swap the music over, like, and change it every week. But to be honest, those two songs just resonate so much, and it's about, you know, not worrying about being perfect and just being who you are, and which is sort of the message I need to hear before my live. So, because, you know, hot mess show and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's those two songs just speak to me. Hey to Mums by Design. Oh, Mandy. Hey to Mandy. Thank you everyone for joining. Normally we have a few more people here, but we don't today. I think that's more because this is sort of a bit of an unannounced live, which is fine. Takes the pressure off. Okay, so let's jump into those few short, I guess, housekeeping announcements just based on the sub. So Canada. There's a Canadian postal strike which is impacting a couple of our subscriptions. It's impacting, by the sounds of it, PO boxes at the moment. We're currently holding them, and we're just waiting on some further information. So we'll have more updates on that soon. The other thing we noticed is when we swapped over to the new subscription module, or the subscription app on our website, for some reason it swapped the activation between a few people's credit cards, so which was odd. So it didn't go through to necessarily to the one that they were using in the old module. It just seems to be something that may have happened in the back end of the payment processor. We can't see all that. So if you could just check if you've been charged, if you're expecting to be charged and haven't been charged, make sure that the credit card details are updated. If you're not sure, contact customer service. But yeah, we can't see those details. We just can see if it's been charged or not, and push help to push through a charge if it needs to happen. Yeah, as we're just about to finish open subscriptions for PCO3 Ciao Bella, let us know if you need any help with that. Yeah, so that's sort of that's all the housekeeping stuff I think I need to do. Oh, you did? Okay. Thank you for letting me know about that. I got an email notification about that. Yeah, that's the other thing. So it should be sending off email notifications. So we when we installed the new module, we did some testing, but you never quite know how it's going to hit in the real world. And being such a small business, sometimes things just go awry. So it's good to hear that the email is going out. Once you get that email, log into your account and just make sure everything's set up how you expect it to be set up. And if you need help, as yet again, reach out to us. We are still updating the FAQ on the website for the new module. Updating the FAQ did take a little bit of a back seat because we have been so just super busy here. And just trying to play catch up because of all the things that have happened this year, but we are absolutely getting there, which is great to hear. If you are loving the Hot Mess Show currently, give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that stuff that the YouTube algorithm wants you to do. I'm so good at the influencing. I just want to play with the pretty things right now. Let me just grab. Where is it? I actually had a bit of a play the other day. So I had a little bit of a play with, and I did a monthly layout, and I'll show this. I'll show this on the top down in a couple of minutes so that you can see it all a little bit better. Boop, boop. I'm really happy with how this is turning out actually, because I did one. Is this my other booklet? Nope. I did one. Nope. That's a manual for my heater. It is winter here and it's getting brr. Here it is. So here's one that I did last month, and I'm just sort of loving the continuity with the feel of the kits and how they're all sort of settling in now that we've headed into postcards. And we had the changeover with adding the extra the extra basic lover as well, and I've found that has absolutely helped with getting things like the basics and having the more functional stickers. The brain is moving at a million miles an hour. The mouth hasn't worked out how to keep up yet. This morning anyway. So I'm really loving sort of having those bits and pieces available straight away, and I'm hoping that you are loving them too when they all arrive. Okay, I'm thinking, okay, what should I do? Should I show you the next kit first? Should I show you the sneak of PCO4? And it's a really quick sneak. It's a little bit of a taster for what that kit is. And that kit is coming along absolutely beautifully. Oh, it's Memorial Day in the US. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, it is a public holiday in the States. Hope you're enjoying the extra time. And I'm like, you don't say Happy Memorial Day. I hope you're observing Memorial Day. Anyway, I hope that you're spending it with your loved ones. Oh, we got a magpie. Can everybody hear that? So I'm gonna run through the Tulip Tales and do maybe a weekly layout. I don't have the pouches yet, but I do have. Oh, can you see? There's a lot of glare. All the other pretty bits and pieces here that go with it, which is super exciting. And yeah, let's. I'm just trying to think. Should we flip over? Should I share what the latest kit is? He's singing to me. Hi, Maggie. I'm thinking I might. Should I wait until the end? Anyway, we'll see how we go. Let me get myself sorted. Let me start opening up all the bits and pieces for PCO2 Tulip Tales, and then we can go on from there. I'm trying to hype myself up to getting some not previews. I just got rid of something on my. I just dragged something off my screen and deleted it. I have no idea what that was. It made the little cloud. Do it. Okay, Jamie's like, you know what? Show us. Show us. Oh, let me just... I just realised there's a bit of a lag on my computer. Okay, let me jump over into the preview for the next kit. Maybe I should put my captain's hat on. Should I put my captain's hat on? My pilot's hat on, not my captain's hat. My pilot's hat. Oh, I've got a clip in my hair. That's not going to work. There we go. Let's jump over into PCO4. So for PCO4, PCO3 was Italy. Hold on. PCO1, which was Yodel, was in Switzerland. PCO2, which was Tulip Tales, which is what I'm about to have a play with, was in the Netherlands. PCO3, Ciao Bella, is in Italy. And now we're going to, I guess, jump over the pond, and we are going to head, hopefully this works, we are going to head over to, you know, I set this up and ran it through like 6 or 7 times. Hey, there it is. I just needed to think about it. So we're jumping over the pond to England with Ivy and Ink. And this kit is looking absolutely stunning so far. As you can see, we've got that beautiful English morning. And oh, I just realized she's covering Big Ben behind her. Look at that gorgeous scene. And my camera just turned off. Why did my camera just turn off? Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Well, it's a good thing that I have that up because my my camera just turned off. Sorry everyone, 1 second. I totally forgot to put on the power for my camera. I forgot to put the power on. I've just turned it on, so it'll take a couple of minutes. But that's okay because I am going to jump over into Tulip Tales and do a demo. So let me just swap over the cameras and we can jump over into that. That'll, it's a good thing I'm doing a demo today. Let me just get rid of that bottom border. There we go. Okay, let me just move everything out of the way. Here we go. Oh, love the colors. Yeah, so it is looking absolutely stunning, and I'm very excited to see how that it turns out. We're still doing a whole bunch of work on that behind the scenes, so stay tuned for more previews on that coming up. Not today. That's just a little sneak for you. It's really weird because maybe I should move my hands under here. So that was just a little sneak of the kit, so that you can get a feel for the theme of where we're going next and the colors. Let me just bring it back up again for a second. Nope, that's the wrong one. Let me bring this one up for a second. So yeah, you can see the colors. We've got the blues, the greens, we've got the nice warm yellows, because you know there's a lot of like the sandstones and the bricks and things like that. We've got pops of that burgundy color. For this kit, we're gonna do a little bit of travel around London. We're going to go to the I think it's the British Museum with some books in there. I know how much people love our book kits, and because they're totally versatile. And of course, we have to have some tea because, you know, England, London, UK. And then we're going to do some countryside visits, and there may or may not be some dragons in our fantasy week. So I'm looking forward very much to showing that off. Let's jump back over to our preview. Let's see if I can turn this back on. And let's see how we go. Okay, so I mentioned earlier that I have already sort of cracked this open and done a monthly view. And I found that it was so super easy to sort of lay all these out, and I've got some little touches of the foil overlays down there. There's a little bit of sticker surgery along here where I've gotten 2 stickers out of the one because, you know, apparently there's not enough stickers already in the pack. And, you know, I'm finding that now that I've sort of got my monthly layout for at least this layout sort of done, I can do that without a lot of, you know, without sort of overthinking it. And it's really quite easy now that I've sort of got my layout going. Something to be said about, you know, finding the right layout that works for you. Okay, and then the other layout that I did, I actually had a bit of a play with a weekly layout. I chose to do the fantasy layout, and I am really enjoying how this sort of came together. And I think I'm going to do something a little bit similar to this today with one of the other weeks. So we'll throw that over to a new spread, and let's get started. So how are we all doing this Monday morning / Sunday night? Let me just open up. I'm going to open up a new pack just so I can also show you through one of the first things that I do when I get all the stickers. Because I was having a chat with Bess the other day, and she mentioned that sometimes when getting the 2 sticker books, there is because there are now so many stickers, that she sorts them all out first. So, oh, hi Lizzie, hi Diana. Got some people joining us. Just saw the post. Yeah, we're having a bit of a play today. Hey Lizzie, love the dragons. Yeah. So that's super exciting. So what Beth was saying, and it's something that I've been doing too, which is going through these stickers. Oh, how pretty are they? So this one is the basics. I had to remember then. And this one over here is the, so this one's Basic Lover, and then we've got Sticker Lover. And as you can see, we've got the postcards that are I'm just trying to bring out, because I've got all the postcards over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the kit there's actually 4 different postcards that come depending on which you've ordered. So this one is, I can't even remember which one I put in what, but I know that this one is, I feel like that one's Sticker Lover, and this one is in Planner Lover. So the one with that turned out so good. The one with the name across the front is Planner Lover. I'm pretty sure this one is Basic Lover. Let's have a look. Yep, that one's Basic Lover. That one's Sticker Lover, and I think that one's Paper Lover. So yeah, it's you get the 4 different ones, and they're blank on the back. Okay, let's dig in. So the first thing that I do is I pull this out. I pull all the stickers out. All of the stickers out, which leaves 2 very empty looking folders. But that's okay, right? That's okay, because we're actually using them. And I'm just going to put these 2 aside. That's not aside enough. Hold on, can I put that under there so that we can see what we're using? Does that work? Does that kind of work? Okay. Or maybe what I should do is grab one of the washi. Where's my washi? Now, where's my toothpick? There we go. Okay. Maybe if I move that over, should I zoom it in a little bit more? There we go. Okay, so I pull out all of my stickers, and the first thing that I do, so I'm going to move the postcards over, is I sort of reorganize them. Because while this is a great way to sort of have them in the splits for how people buy them and things like that, and they're sort of the more functional with the floral deco, and then we've got the planner and the more deco sort of stuff. I find that when I'm using them, I definitely reach for different types of stickers. So what I'll do is I'll separate them into, so this one's a week, that's a weekly, this one's another weekly, so, and then the 3rd weekly, oh they're so pretty, and then the 4th weekly. So they're my weeks, they go into the first pile. And then foil overlays. I'm loving, and I can see the other one there, so I'm just going to pull that one out already. So I've got 2 foil overlays, because one's in the Basic Lover and the other one's in the Planner Lover. And then I've got the Tearable Rippable page, so that's gonna, I might actually put that underneath these, because I'm going to run out of pile space, just so I can see it. And then that's like my main deco. That one always goes on the front. And then we've got the floral pages. So floral goes over here. And then these are like the more functional pages, right? So functional's down there. That's sort of a split between, but this one goes behind that. And these are go there. So they're the boxes that go with the functional. We've got the minis. I usually put them behind the front deco. Oh. Another terrible page, rippable page, because it's not terrible. I mean, it is rippable, but it's beautiful. And then we've got some florals. So they're going to go in our floral pile. Yes, Diana has said, since I was late to the party, I just want to make sure that these are the stickers that are currently in transit. Absolutely, they are. These are PCO2 tulip tails. And aren't they gorgeous? So these are the functional ones. So we've got all these boxes. We've got a gorgeous envelope, another rippable page. These are the outline sort of pages. So I sort of move that into another layer. Then we've got the deco. So this is the washi deco. So that goes over with my deco pile. Hello, Elsa. Hi, Pop. Are you okay? And then these are the more functional, because now we're definitely into the basics. Hey, what's up? Are you okay? Hi, baby. How you doing? Oh. Hi. So now I've got them all in the piles, which make it a little bit easier. I'm just going to put all the scripts together. I'm just going to take the functional pages, put the scripts all together, so that way I can find what I want a little bit easier as I'm working on them. So that one goes there. We've then got the dates. Elsa's right underneath my legs. Be careful of the wheels. I usually put that one in front. That one goes behind. And then we've got all the boxes. Where's my word ready? It's at the back. So I'm going to put that in between here. And we've got the boxes, the circles, circles, the hexes, and the other boxes. So that boxes, there's actually 2 pages of that. And put those there, and that there. And so they're all my sort of more functional pages there. The art is so beautiful and the colors are beautiful. And all the possible choices to put them together is so awesome. I love it. Cannot wait to see mine. Thank you so much, Diana. Yeah, there's so much in there. That's a scary thought, Jamie. Inside Sammy's mind. Yeah, this is how I sort of resort them, so that when I'm looking for items, I can find them easily. And then I put the clear matte pages on top, so I can find them. And so then I'm like, okay, I need the main deco, and then we go to the, I'm trying to think, what do I usually do next? And then I think I go the weeks. So I got deco, weeks, and then I have the line art. No, this doesn't feel right. Either way, as long as I have them in sort of this rough layout, hold on, floral, then line art, and then we have, because they sort of flow once I get them right, and then I go functional, and then, oh, that's right, these need to go up in here, up in here, up in here. I usually put the foil after the weeks. Yep. And then I usually put the rippable pages at the back. So then I've got everything categorized roughly so that I know where they are. Also, that is a fat stack of stickers. So that is just the basic lover and the sticker lover, and these will keep you going all month long. at least. So, okay, let's get to it, hey? Let's get to the actual playing. Let me bring out a few bits and pieces that I usually need. So my X-Acto knife, I usually need that. I've got my stickers. Just usually need to reorganize all the stuff. All right, so which week should I do? I'm either going to do, so week 1, maybe I do week 1, because that's like a really florally week. Ooh, and I've got the The windmills and the little bees. Okay, so first thing I do is I grab out my week. And let's have a look. Oh, they're so pretty, right? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So I've got my feature and I'm just sort of laying this out. It's interesting because I really want to change up my layout. Just make a few tweaks, like have the bottom bar that's actually 3 boxes together. And I think that on my older, actually my camera should be charged now. Let me see if I can bring me up. Let me see if I can bring me up. Oops. That was the wrong one. Hold on. Demo camera. And this one should have me as a little circle. There we go. Okay, so so yeah, this here is the first week, and oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so I've got the houses. There's a lot of the little, because I mean, seriously, how cool are the houses? I feel like as we're traveling sort of all over the world and I'm living vicariously, I'm really loving the different like style of buildings and sort of just the different little touches of the foods and the cultures and stuff like that as we go around the world. And it's just so fun to see. Okay, I'm wondering, should I do, because on this week here I did the 3 boxes there, but I'm wondering if I should do them down here this time just to try something a little different. Because on this, these are, I feel like they're on this layout that I have, I feel like these are Happy Planner tall and these are EC tall. So there is that little bit of a gap. Where is my, have I opened up the washi? I don't think I've opened up the washi. Let's open up the washi. How was everybody's weekend? Did we do anything fun? So if I do that and that, is that gonna, that might actually bridge the gap. Haha, bridge the gap. Sorry, I'm laughing because there's like bridges. Okie dokie. And I'm also feeling like I might do this over in that top corner. Actually, I might cut that short because we've got the Friday there. What have I done over here? Yeah, I've got that there. And then I could do, yeah, the basic lover guarantees I can fill up my book with just postcards and not run out of stickers. That's absolutely the plan. I wanted to give so much value in what we do. And I wanted to give so much value in what we do. I don't recall hearing birds before. Are they new to the family? No, I actually have my door open and right behind us is like a small nature strip and we've got some gum trees, so they attract magpies and all sorts of different birds, which is beautiful. Sometimes they do get a little bit louder, but I really enjoy it if I can have it. So when it's summer, it gets a little bit too hot in here and turns off my equipment. But it's sort of, we're transitioning into winter, so it's a little bit cooler at the moment, so I can have my door open. Okay, so I'm going to put the buildings down there. I have that up there. I definitely want to use the flower card. If I have those down there. Okay, let's just stick some stuff down. Okay, we ready? How far do I want to put that? Where's my weeks? Okay. I want to put Friday down because I'm just wondering how much. I'm not going to stick it down all the way yet. I'm just going to leave that little lip up. So I'm just going to work out how far I want this to come across. Have I? No! No! Yeah. I'm just going to zoom in maybe a little. Nope, wrong way. There we go, just a little bit more. So I'm just wondering if I should. There we go. Put the Friday on top. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay. This is going to be super difficult. Hold on, I just need to put my head over the front. My apologies. Just going to lay that over the top. There we go. And waste not, one knot. Tuck it under and layer. Yep, that's how I went. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this off on the back. Oh, I did not put that straight. I am a little bit shaky this morning, so we'll see how we go. Okay, there's that. And we're just going to put this back down on the sticker sheet so that I can grab that later if I want to. Oh, that looks really good. Okay. And I'm just going to grab the rest. Let's close those up so I don't hurt myself. I was just like, oh my gosh, did I put the wrong date down? No, I got it right. The wrong day, I should say. Thursday. I'm going to go Wednesday. Oh, sweet. I have ducks in my yard. I live in the middle of the city and they find sanctuary in my backyard pool. Oh, no. Oh, you have 4 babies right now. Oh, baby ducklings. Baby ducklings. Duckies. I'm trying to think, was it this kit? No, chapter 14. I think we had some really cute little duckies, which might actually... Did you get chapter 14? Did you love it? I feel like that would have been totally appropriate for you if you've got little ducklings. Was it 14? I think it was 14. Okay, so, and I feel like I shouldn't have put that one down yet. Yes, 14. Thank you, Jamie. Okay, let's peel that one up a little bit. And I think, yep, I want to use this top corner. Again, the top corners are, oh. There we go, relatively straight. Okay, and then we're gonna layer that back down for a really nice little layered look. Okay, ugh, it's already coming together. So you don't have to do much. All right, now we were gonna try and do a layered look. So I'm wondering if I grab that, that'll go roughly to the bottom of that. I feel like I should have like actually planted that slightly under so it, let's see if I can do that. Okay, hold on. Just going really slowly and gently. Okay, there we go. I got it. So I think I was going to have it on this line, right? Is this how other people plan? Is this how you plan? Do you also do it where you're peeling up stickers and like making last minute changes and like I'm currently reading a book series where the main character is constantly trying to get ducks out of her pool. Oh, short of hurting them. So far, no luck. Okay, so I know that I know that Jamie did try and put it was like a, was it a crocodile statue? They did not care. Which is hilarious. Okay. You tried. Points for trying. Okay, I'm actually going to, because I want to put in like a box or a tracker underneath that. So there we go. Hold on. I don't want to lose my weekly use, but I do want to grab what color tracker am I going to use. I mean, it all goes with maybe the purple one this week. I'm just going to butt that up against this. Sometimes I find that like putting the stickers in upside down just makes it so much easier. Like I watch so many people who do like the live or like they record and they just do it like they never have their head over the top. They never have to turn their planner upside down. I'm like, what even are you? How do you do that? That's like some skill that I just haven't managed to pick up. It's like magic. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, the other thing I could have done here, because the black line on this is pretty serious, I could have, and I might show it, hold on. Let me just grab my trusty whiteout. Let me make sure it's working first. Yeah, so I'm just going to peel this one up. Here we go. Jamie, I have 3 faux crocodile heads floating in our pool, in the pool currently. Yeah, but you also have ducks floating in your pool. Which is hilarious. Okay, we're just going to like white out. Oh. Just to give that a little bit of coverage. The other thing you can do is use, which is what I have seen people do. There we go. And now it's, you can barely see it now. The other thing people do is they'll use like the offcuts of the stickers and put down a double layer, which works just as well depending on how black the black is. There we go. Okay, so now crocodiles or alligators? Oh, that's a good question. I might just take out this one too while I'm here. Okay. Oh, that one is a black one. Okay, and I might actually use, should I use a second tracker? I'm trying to think what I can use under that. I do know that I think I want to track 2 things. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to use 2. Second color I might use, maybe we'll go for the yellow. Yeah, because there's some, oh, should we go for the blue? Because there's the quote there. Yellow, blue, yellow, blue. I wish there wasn't such a delay because I could say, what do you think, yellow or blue? And if I keep talking, there'll be enough time for you to tell me. Okay, yellow or blue, let me know. So Michael's asked Jamie, are they crocodiles or alligators? And Jamie's just said, good question, I have no clue, they are lizard heads. Isn't it the snout? You can sort of see by the snout. Okay, so the next thing, actually, you know what? I might do, actually, because I can use these dots at the top. Oh, I prefer using the white out because it doesn't bulk up the page. I've used offcuts to make my own scripts when I needed to cover stuff up or mess up or pre-printed stuff that I don't use. That's a really good point. That's a great point. Yeah, because it's definitely not as bulky as like layering over the top. Thank you so much for that, Diana. That's a really good point. Okay. Okay, back on track. We're going yellow or blue for my second tracker. Let me know, and then once the lag catches up, I'll add that in. Let me just move that behind there so I don't lose it. You can all remind me where I've hidden that. So I'm thinking, what was that? I'm thinking I'm gonna have, I usually like to put like one of these down there. I might use this border down here on the bottom, but before I do that, I am going to grab my washi. I'm gonna grab my washi. Yellow. Stacey's saying yellow. Hi, Stacey. Oh no. Oh no. Whatever, they scare the dog more than the ducks. Yeah, Max did not like them. Okay, so we're just going to add this into the bottom. I might start it on the yellow because we've got this beautiful gradient along here. I just find it really difficult lining up with the bottom part of the booklet. I know I've been in like a been using a lot of like inserts instead of like booklets, and I have to admit, oh, oops, it's from my weekend sticker surgery. I do have to admit that I miss using booklets. And I think the reason why is because you don't get that gap in the middle that you get. And even though that can be fun to... Oh, what have I done? Oh, that's the other side. Even though that can be fun to decorate, sometimes it's nice not to have that. And also to have just like a little booklet that you can change in and change out. Oh my gosh, am I wanting to go back to a TN? Oh my gosh. Am I wanting to go back to a TN right now? I mean, maybe. I might use that. Hold on. I need, there we go. I need a place to stick this. There we go. Nope, that's not going to stay, but that's okay. It can kind of stay there. Oh, yay. I'm so excited for the England kit. My sister lives there. Woohoo. You're going to love it. I really love the gradient skinny washi. Can't decide if I like it more than the word Fetty washi. I guess I like both. I find the gradient stickers, so one of the reasons why we went towards that for postcards is because I am really loving Bess's, I'm really loving, I'm wondering, should I put that first and then do the buildings? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yes, this is how, this is the indecisiveness of me. Ooh, don't rip the sticker. There we go. Oh. Okay. If I put this one down here, and I don't want to lay it down all the way. Just enough so I can work out where to place this. Stay up. Hold on. I think I'm going to start that about there. That works. It's close enough. Close enough. And I'm just going to press that down in there so it gives it a little bit of space to turn. Okay. Now I have a problem. And this is probably where I should have... Did we end up doing the building washi? We did do the building washi. I could have used the washi down there. It's my own fault, really. But I also have a couple of buildings which I could use. What else could I use? I could use the other bike. I could use... Actually, I'm probably going to extend that down. So that works. It's just a tiny little bit. Okay, let's have a look through our stickers, see what else we got. Oh, my little girl, Alina. Hi, Alina. Hi. Hi, Alina. She loves stickers and tries to help me play my spreads. She's 6. I love that. 6 is such a cute age. And before you know it, she'll be a teenager. Sorry, Stacey. Oh, the purple tear. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, Jamie. I do like that idea. See, and this is why I like that I've got my deco up the front, because I can see if there's any deco easily. This is why I reorganized all my stickers. Or, alternate thought, I could use that. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, let's do both, to be honest. She acts like a teenager now. Yes, that is accurate. Okay, do I want to use this one? Yeah, I think I want to use that one. And we're going to get the purple tear. And should I use it that way or this way? Oh, I've also got this tear. There's too much choice. Okay. I definitely want to use this. Hold on. Do I? Oh my gosh. Make up your mind. Did we say yellow? Oh, yeah, Stacey said yellow. Okay, we're going to grab the yellow. Pick a lane, Sammy. There's the yellow. yellow. And, what was I saying? So I was going to put the lamppost there, which is this lamppost. And then we're going to put the tear. That's right. And put this lamppost down. Every day I'm waffling. Maybe it needs to go this way. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Stop. Yes, I do chat to my stickers. Do we not? Do we not all chat to our stickers? Is this not? Do we not all talk to our planners? Okay, and then I'm going to grab this one. Don't rip it. You can touch it. Okay, we're going to grab. Just trying to think. Should I put it above? No. It's going to be a foreground. There we go. How's that for some layering? Nice. Okay, we're just going to flip this over. Do you have these blank TN printable on your website? I think I only have them printed. If we have any left, I feel like we do have some left. They're called the heart inserts. Maybe that's something I can organize. I know I was going to organize that at one point and I couldn't find the file, but I do believe I have since found said file. So I'll see. Is this a never-ending to-do list? Okay. Oh, I'm loving how this is turning out already. I'm loving how this is turning out already. What else am I going to put on this layout? I am also going to use, what else have we got in here? We're going to put, oh, I really like this art. I really like having these. And the little bees are so adorable. Okay. Okay. I should probably check what's on my calendar. Let me just check my calendar. Hold on. So this is essentially the first week of next month. So next. All I'm doing is working. Sounds like a relatable post. I was going to put the other sticker behind there, and I feel like I've run out of room. That's the only thing about this. Where did my sticker go? About this layout. Oh, it's right in my hands. Is that I do run out of room quickly, but that's okay. Yeah, that one. I could probably fit that under. Now the question is, am I going to be able to peel this one up? Thank you, you found the booklets. Oh, yay! No problem, Sandpiper. Hope you enjoy. Okay, hold on. If this layout doesn't work for you, my amazing friend Bess from lightsplaneraction.co has a whole bunch of amazing printable layouts, which are in plain black and white. Do not tear, do not tear, do not tear. And you can grab them off her website, purchase them from her, and support another amazing small business. There we go. This is going to drive me nuts though. That's okay, because we can just put a cute little, maybe the yellow flower pot down there. Make that pop out. Oh, that's a little bit too much. Hold on. Maybe we're going to go the multicolour one. There we go, this one. That's okay, because I'm going to use the yellow one. I've already decided. Oh, that's perfect. There we go. Okay. So, I'm going to bring the yellow one up over here. And now, one of the things that I want to do is use the boxes, but I'm going to challenge myself. Okay, we ready? I'm going to challenge myself to not use them in the box layout, even though I am using a box layout. That's just what we need on a Monday morning, Sam. A challenge. It was a challenge just going live as it is, let alone challenging myself to extra. Actually, hold on. We need a little bee who's going to be chasing the flowers. Ready? Oh, I should have. I don't. Wow, we're peeling up all the stickers today. No, you know what? That can just deal. That can just deal. And then she's like, nope. Nope. Oh, it's so much brighter though. And this is why I want a layout that has a big 3-box. I think my printable ones that I did, I think it was before chapters, had the 3-box, and I got so used to having that, which is why I stopped using this design for a little while. Maybe they'll need to make a comeback when I have time. Okay, next up. Okay, that's right. I was going to use some boxes and some circles in some non-boxy ways. Okay, so I've got a double. Oh, I forgot to do Saturday and Sunday. Hold on, let me do that quickly. Where's my... Here they are. It's like that doesn't look right. Saturday and a Sunday. Ah, that's better. Okay. This makes your days of the week look like storefront windows. You need mini speed. Oh, I love that idea. Okay, hold on. Okay, we'll get to that next. I got my minis right here. Okay, we're going to do the box thing first. Then we'll do some peeps looking out. Okay, boxes. Well, I can't use the double tall because I don't have space for that in this layout. But that's okay because I could always do... That would have looked really cool laid out under that. But that's okay. That's okay. Now so these ones are double wide and these are double tall, but keep in mind my layout actually has the gap. Don't mind the gap. That's a UK thing. that is like playing off in my head because of all the art that I'm currently working on for that. Let's go with, I have Pitch Perfect currently playing a lot. Okay, we're going to use the yellow and the purple. So this is one thing I really like about having the boxes at the same time and as the basics. I can literally just grab them as I'm going. And I have so much variety to choose from. Okay, so I'm going to bring out... I just don't want to cover my lamp there. I'm trying to think what I've got on. Actually, what are the dates of these? Let me just go back to my monthly view. So it is the 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I might actually put this over there. Should I leave a gap? I'm going to do some nice little layering pieces. And the sticker's down, people. I did it. Okay, and then I'm just going to... Oh, I should have done the white out trick. Let me do that quickly. Reasons why layouts take me forever. No, I need to do it this way. There we go. From the heat from your hand just helps it to like settle in a little bit faster. That's better. Okay. And I'm just going to do the bottom part of that too. There we go. Now the other thing that I do have is these. Let me bring over my cart. I have the, where's my microns? These little micron, oh sorry, not micron, Copic multi-liners. I think I've also got some microns here. And I find that, no, also on a micron, a uni ball. I find that these are really good for just like extending the black lines as well. Like if I've done a little bit of this sort of stuff. And then one of the things that I do like to do with this is I will then go to the floral page and I might grab some outlines, just flicking over here. So go to the floral section and thinking I sort of want it to like come out of that a little bit. Do I want a clear? No, I don't think I want a clear. Ooh, ooh, I want this. I know which one I want. I want this cute little daffodil. But as you can see, it's gonna like, I can either have it over the top, but I actually want it peeking out. So I'm gonna throw that back on there for just a moment. And I'm gonna grab my teeny tiny little ruler and my blade. And I'm gonna cut this while it's on there. Now, I'm not actually gonna leave much behind on it, so it's probably not as usable as a sticker on its own. But this is how I did that sort of front, that there, and I used the second half of it over this side. So it sort of just extends out your stickers a little bit more. Not that we need that. Move that out of the way. And then I can easily just put that, I'm just going to cut this part down here too. There we go. Just trying to work out how much of that needs to be covered. There we go. That's close enough. Okay, then we've got that sort of popping out the side, which I really love that little moment there. And I've actually then extended out like the space where I can write back on Monday. So even though I've got the layering, there's then some spacing to write. Hi Marisol, how you doing? How was Wild? Looked like it was a lot of fun. I wish I could have been there. Then I know that we said we're gonna have made a mess of all my sticker sheets. They're definitely not in the same, completely the same order. I know I'm gonna use these. And I want to use some of those. And where'd my mini sheet go? I know I had it here just a second ago. I had it here a minute ago. Ah, there it is. I got my minis. I love my minis. Something my word journal scrapbooking. Laurie, you okay over there? So Marisol said regarding Wild, it was tons of fun. Took me over a week to recover. Yeah, I hope you didn't get the llama plague. So llama plague, whenever we come back from conferences, like we're always like, you just have that needing to recover, or like you just feel sick from the, like all the, you either get a cold from someone or you just like run down because you've pushed yourself to the absolute limits the whole week. So you just need that recovery from the llama plague. Or like the mouse plague from going to Disney. Mouse flu. Okay, I am going to add in, I really like this is a little shop mini. So our main character who runs the shop. And what I'm going to do is I might actually put her, and I'm going to align the black line on her. And there's two things you can either do. You can either cut along the line, or I'm going to just cut the bottom one because I want it to sit flat in that bottom section. In this bottom corner. Or should I have her over here? Yeah, maybe I'll have her over here. So I'll line that up. Okay. Now I could have cut the same thing at the top, but then I couldn't show you. Hold on, let me just zoom that in for a second. So you see how we've got that gap there? Then I'll just take, I'm trying to think what size. It's a 0.2. And then I just, probably shouldn't freehand right now because I'm a little shaky. There we go. You're almost can't even tell. So I've just extended that up and then it looks like she's peeking out the side. I know you've chosen the elements of the basic lover, but it would be cool if you could have an extra sheet of minis in there too. They're so basic. Minis are so basic. There are a lot of people who would argue that minis are definitely not of the basic, which was one of the reasons why we kept them out of there, and they're definitely exclusive to the sticker lover. Working on my Wild Journal scrapbook. Oh, I hope you had an amazing time at Wild too, Laurie. And everybody else who went. Physical sick and run down for sure. Yeah, stayed healthy but wore a mask. That is absolutely understandable. Yeah, hopefully. You girls are so good. Marisol's halfway through doing her planning too. I still haven't done mine for last year. That's the problem. I'm usually so busy making the planner goodies that I don't get time to actually play with the planner goodies, but I'm trying to change that. Okay. I'm going to use a I'm going to use another box, or maybe I'll do a circle. Hold on. Where's my circles? I get to use my circles. Okay. And I'm going to use this. I'm going to use, should I use reminder? Self-care moment. I'm going to use a self-care moment. And I'm going to layer it over this circle that already has that. I'm going to almost use this as a reminder. I'm wondering, okay, so there's two ways I could do this. Should I do it? I could do it there, or I could do it, no, I like it here. That looks really good, actually. Okay, now, because these are actually, this is free space, really. I really should have covered up these lines. At what point, Sam, do you just go with the Boudreaux? At what point do you just... This is where I probably should have stuck a sticker over that. Because I really don't like that. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. We're going to bring this up. It's a good thing that we can re-stick these stickers back down. Oh, I've just gone over the edge a bit. Ah. Please tell me I'm not the only person who takes this long to do a layout. I watch Bess and she just like does it so quickly. Maybe I'm just out of practice. Ah. Do not cut. Do not cut, just pick up. This is not advised. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now I'm going to put that under there. Make sure I've got it straight. Oh, so pretty. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Straighten out over the top. There we go. We got there. We got there. It is fun to... No, that's not straight. Because that will drive me crazy. There we go. Self-care moment. Ah, I really like that, actually. That is really pretty. Okay. Now, One of the things that I mentioned, like we've got all these little circles and dots and things like that. And one of the things that I use them for is like, okay, if I know I've got an appointment on a certain day. So for example, Lockie, and I'll use yellow for Lockie because it's one of his favorite colors because of Mr. Grouper. He has like therapy. So that'll remind me that because I know that on every off week, generally, excluding school holidays, he has OT. So I'll put that in there just to remind me, and then I'll also put one down here, which is the Wednesday. We've got Wednesday, but I key these up the top just so that I know that that is a therapy week. And then this one down here too. I feel like we've got school holidays coming up again. Actually, you know what would be better than having it there? Nope, it's staying there. I was going to say I should have put them down along underneath that, but that's okay. They're there now. That's where they live. Okay, next up, what else am I going to do? I've got one of my minis. I feel like I need some more minis or some more little deco pieces now. More deco? Yes, my friends, more deco. So I've got my little thing there. I've got... Oh, okay, hold on. I'm going to use the little bicycle. Okay, these are... I find these are really hard to pick up. But, so what I do is I find just like one of the edges that I can peel up. This is the clear page. And I reverse peel. And keep in mind, the ones where the foil goes over the cut line, it does sometimes make it difficult to peel that part. There we go. So you've just got to go slow and make sure that you're not... And there's... Okay, then I always check. Yep, there's no little ones. And then the next bit, super satisfying. Okay, and now it should be easier. Should be easier to peel up the stickers that you want. We're going to have the little bike going along here. Bring, bring. Should it be? Yeah. Put him along here. There we go. Little touch of foil. And these are the new little foil overlays that we've introduced. Oh, we need a quote or word fetty. I agree. So the quote that's on this week, which is currently amongst the tulips, I actually used the page before. So that didn't help me, but that's okay because there is lots. Let's have a look through. So we got windmilling like a boss. No, that doesn't feel like it works. Not on this spread anyway. Special delivery email. Flicking through. Find me where the tulips grow. That's a really big quote though. That's probably too big for what I'm thinking. She believed in mermaids. No, the windmilling like a boss. Oh, hold on. I'm getting that. Oh, maybe that size could be really good. I mean, I know that works on a different... What's the buzz? Oh, I do like that. Canals to the left of me, flowers to the right. Here I am, stuck in a windmill with you. Sorry for getting that stuck in your head. So we got that quote, and I do know, there's also... I have this page, which has got a whole bunch of extra ones in there too. And I usually put one of these along here. Here we go. This one's perfect. Mentally biking through tulips, financially in the canal. That just feels appropriate for the moment, really. I just like that sort of just fits there. There we go. Oh, what are you doing there? I feel like that just feels a little bit odd. Okay, and now... Oh, I feel like that's almost close to being finished. Yes, you like that quote, did you, Stacey? Oh, I decided today after 60 plus years that pink perks me up, blue and green are kind of mellow, and red and orange gives me the jeebs. So, okay. I hope you like the Italy kit. There's a bit more of the terracotta sort of colours, which are in the red and orange, but trust me, just trust me, Diana. So I agree. I actually was talking to Jamie last night about the next kit, and I'm like, something just isn't sitting right. It just doesn't have the right feel. And she's like, it's because you don't have pink in the scene. I'm like, no, that's not it. And she's like, yeah, it is. And I'm like, just let me try something. So, you know, playing around with the scene, trying to make it work, and then added some pink. And I'm like, oh, this one's perfect. She goes, yeah, you added pink, didn't you? And I'm like, you don't know me. You don't know me. I added pink. She knew. She knew. So I'm trying to think if there's, I feel like maybe just an extra mini and then it's done, right? I do want to use this. Hold on. I do like this one. Reality called, so I let it go to voicemail. Yep, that'll work straight across there. Oh, I was trying to move it over so I didn't have to do that. I don't. Maybe what I do is I'm just going to chop off this side, make that a straight edge. I do love that our word fetty has the washy edge, but sometimes you just want a straight on one side, right? There we go. Yep. Oh, it's not very straight. Another mini. Okay. We all, I think she knows you. We all know you need more pink in your life. What can I say? Totally need more pink in my life. Not that I find, you know, pink little things everywhere. And she did say to me, if you had the choice, you would do every single kit in blue, pink, and purple, and with touches of yellow. And I'm like, and I cannot tell you, I cannot express to you all how much that almost happened for postcards. Yep, it almost happened. Okay, mini page, mini page, mini page. Oh, I also need to add in, hold on, because I've got PA Live stickers on here. Let me use a blue one because that'll offset that nicely. PA, do I have one in? Yep, there it is. Oh my gosh, hey Jamie, bad news. There's only 2 PA Live stickers. And if we're going to do these more often, I'm going to need more. Okay, we're going to cut this. Jamie's like, nope, tough luck. I mean, she hasn't replied back yet, but I know that she's going to be like, no, layout's done. Or, what do you want to sacrifice? Nothing. Surely we can fit more stickers on here. Yeah, it's a good thing my suppliers don't watch this. They'd be like, we already add in more than what we normally do. I'm so thankful that I can do this with my stickers. I can peel them up. I mean, you peel them up too much and they'll eventually lose sticky, because also the sticky from your hands and the oils on your skin and things like that. Okay. I confess I fell asleep last week, so I didn't see all the stickers. That shipwreck is totally surprising. Yeah, that's because one of the things I'm really loving with the postcard series is that we're actually having, why do I have some upside down? We're doing this moment of, like, the 4th week is like mythical storybook type, and it's really like letting us be a little bit more creative. So this one was a mermaid week, and it's got, you know, the shipwreck in there too, and the artwork is just really pretty. You know, I'm really impressed with how that turned out. Okay, mini. Did I put it over this? I feel like I put it over here. There it is. Okay, mini and a bubble. So, down here. Oh, down here. Could I use a shopping mini down there? I'm all for the layering today. I wonder if there's a market on the weekend. That'd be fun. Could I do like the ultimate and go, this little piggy went to market. Look at that. That's so cute. Okay. I'm going to go. Add that in down here. Because I think there's one on the Sunday of that week. And if not, there needs to be now. Okay, we're going to add that little mini in there. And then I'm going to, I almost feel like I need one down there, right? Not going to use the mermaid. But I almost want to put like the little crafting mini there because I'm like crafting now to remind me. Oh. She's so happy. Not over the little bee. Should I put her on the seat? Should I put her on the week? I feel like I'm going to regret doing this. That's cute. Okay. Mini, mini, mini. Mini, mini, mini. Must be sticky in a planner's world. Did I get that right, Erin? Did my camera die? Ah. Why did my camera die? I didn't even hear that turn off that time. Okay. Camera died. Thanks, Jamie. Okay. But at least the main one is working. That's good. Okay. Last little mini. Last little mini. Thanks for letting me know about the camera. I was so stuck in making the spread, I didn't even notice that the camera died again. I got it. Yay! Now that is going to be stuck in my head. Thanks for that, Erin. It doesn't take much to get a song stuck in my head. Okay. Finishing touches for this spread. Oh, I feel like the little bee. The little bee mini. But I want her facing that way. She feels like a lot for that week. It's not that I don't love you. It's just, you know, it just feels like that's not your moment to shine, and that's okay. Oh, that one would have been better for the market. That's okay. It's okay. You know what? I think, oh, hold on. I'm going to use a little peep. Yep, I'm going to use a little peep. I might use this one. There we go. I use this one. Now, this is where it gets difficult because I want to put it over there. I wonder if I have like a similar color with a Copic that I could color in. Because I really don't want to fussy cut that. Maybe I'll put it down there. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Okay. Ah. This is not going to be perfect. We made the mistake once of, or was it Granddad? Made the mistake once of like fussy cutting perfectly on the line for Lachlan, and ever since he's wanted, you know, like closer. It's like, no. Okay, I'm going to show you one other thing, one other technique that I do, which is inspired by Bess, that I really need to be careful when I do it. Oh, up by the top flower. Sorry, I missed that. Okay, and I just realized something else that I need to do, so I'm just going to cut this down here. There we go. And then it fits perfectly in that corner. Okay, and the last thing I need to do, because I totally realized that I have not done it yet, is I need to add the dates. I think I forgot to do that the other day as well, on my other spread. Did I do it? Yeah, I keep forgetting to add the dates. Now that I have date dots, I keep forgetting to use them. Wait, did I forget it in the other one too that I did in the other kit? Oh, because I didn't actually do... Oh no, I forgot there too. Huh. Okay, so this week is the first week, so it starts on the 2nd. Let me find my date dots. Oh, hold on, before I do that, I need a yellow, this one. Yellow? Purple. I need a purple. This one. This one. No. Oh. This one. This one. This one. This one. There we go. Hey, that's better. Okay. So, date dots, date dots, date dots. They'll be over here in my functional pile. Theoretically. Unless I move them, which I did. Okay. Do we need more foil? We always need more foil. Foil. I always do my foil dots last. I need another B. Where's my date dots? Okay, date dots. Okay, finishing touches. So what did I say it starts on it? 2nd. Okay, so I'm going to use yellow or purple. Both. I think I'll use yellow because the yellow looks like it stands out. Now just to get my spacing right, I'm going to check the Sunday one first. So Sunday is the 8th. The 8th. I could either go on top I try and have these centered now so that way you can sort of pick where you want it to go. I might go on the left for these ones. That is the left, right. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Oh, what I should have done. I should have cracked open... Oh, that's not straight! I should have cracked open my old foiled ones from the books, which you can always combine them. Nothing saying that you have to stick with this one. Oh my gosh, look at the time. I got carried away. If this doesn't end on the 2 and I've dated this wrong, I'm going to be so frustrated. Now, this is actually better with tweezers, but I'm not very coordinated with tweezers. I do try. I've had several people send me tweezers and I really suck with them. Good thing I'm not a doctor. For many reasons. There we go. Look at that. Okay, and then I wanted to add another bee. Just because like down here, I felt like he needed just one more little bee. It needed to be one facing this way. For here. And one last foil overlay. What am I going to add? What foil am I going to add? I've already got one down there. Does it even need it? I feel like it doesn't even need it. It doesn't even need it. Maybe I'm just going to use this one. And I'm going to get the little mini to hold the little flower. There we go. Ha, that's cute. Okay. That's the little one that I just added. That's my layout. That actually turned out really cool. Thanks for helping me out. Joining late, I love seeing the architect's thought process in using the stickers. Yay! Hi, Kate. Yeah, this is, I'm really happy with this layout. I love my little sidebar that I've got going on that I've constructed from the what's it called? What's it called? The tracker boxes. Is my camera going to work again? Feels like maybe it got too hot. Hold on. I think it's working again. Let's see how long it works for this time. Hey, there we go. So I love that I've got like the sidebar that I've put together with the top and then the awning, and then it's got the little box that I can write in, and the trackers down the side. And I've got the rip tears there, and I actually use this one in a different way that I haven't used before, so I really like that. I've got the feature down here. If I'd had my time over, I probably would have made almost a pocket out of one of the backs of one of the papers so that it would have covered those pictures, but I'm still loving this because I really like this little moment that's here, this little self-care moment with the script. I love my little mini moment over here, holding the flower, standing on top of the bike, and the little road down there, and the light that's sort of, using stickers to sort of hide where the stickers start and end. Mark it. I've got this little layered moment up here. Got my little date dots and my little reminder dot. Yeah, and I've got a little thing here to tell me for Friday, because I've got a friend hopefully coming over that Friday. I should have used the friend mini, but that's okay. I'm really enjoying how this turned out, and I want to say thank you to everybody who's joined in. Maybe I could do the next week. I think I have a live next week, don't I? So, oh, look at that. How cool does that look? Oh, now I just need to have a booklet for every single kid. Now I just need time to do that. Let me just jump back over to maybe which, trying to think which, this one. Should I go back over to here? And I'm going to swap over to my other camera. Hey, there we go. That was fun. That was fun. I'm really enjoying how these are sort of turning out, and how easy they are to just put together. It's weird because I mentioned earlier, like I spend so much time designing the stickers and all that I just don't generally have as much time to play with them. Thank you so much for the comments on the layout though. Turned out so cute, beautiful and fun layout. You should use the foil for after the pen in case you need writing space. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I try to use foil sort of like over the top, and that way there's still, like, I still have a lot of writing space. I don't do a lot through the week except for sit on my butt here and work. So I have the liberty to sort of use a smaller size and have a lot of deco. And I find that if I'm, so like I have been using one of my notepads, sort of like, I'm just going to flash this quickly, like write my, like the stuff that I need to do. Because otherwise this gets really overwhelming, and I do have like a Notion board, which I keep track of all the like to do and the repeating and stuff like that. But there's just something that you just don't get from that digital, that digital side, which is the, the pretty, I want to look at it. And it's, going back to the why I started this, why I started PA, which was I really suck at keeping on track of like a planner and my calendar, but making them pretty makes me want to look at them, and gives me not just that, but a moment of relaxing and making something pretty. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. You should rig a fan to blow on your camera so it doesn't. So I do actually have a little mini fan underneath it, but the problem is it's too loud because the microphone picks it up. Where do I store the booklets when I finish? So one of the things I've just started doing, and I'm going to design a different type of one, but I've got like I've got this. And so I'm going to be putting something similar to that. I'm just trying to decide how I want it to sit. Or I usually leave them inside these, the melody planner covers, but then then I can never remember where they are because I obviously don't have a melody per kit. A lot of the older ones I've got, I think it's up in here, and they're just behind each other. If I'm doing like this will probably be like a demo book, and I just dropped something on the floor. It'll probably live inside these, because like that way I know which month it goes with. So that's another idea. All sorts of different ideas. But I'll probably, now that I'm sort of trying to do it more often, I'll probably have them on something like this, and I'm going to be using, maybe on my next live I could show how I cut this down and use it as an actual cover and do the inside space, the inside page, because I keep them blank so that you can decorate literally the whole thing. So maybe that's what I do next week, and then because once that's lined up, you can see them all. Anyway, that's this week's live. It definitely won't be every week to start with. Every week going forward, but I'm going to try and do more of these sort of crafty, plannery, fun lives where I actually get to sit down and make the things, because I definitely have not left enough time for that. And it's funny because as soon as I have one of those moments, the first thing I say to Jamie is, Jamie, okay, we need this sticker because I really wanted this sticker and we didn't make it. And she's like, where are you going to put that? I'm like, I don't know. So Jamie, I've got some more feedback. So that is, I still have so much, and I've done one full spread. I still have so many stickers, like it hasn't even made a dent in, it hasn't even made a dent. Hasn't even made a dent. So yeah, if you know of anybody who would be interested in what we do, please let them know. If you have someone who's getting into planning is a great hobby that you can do with like your kids or a friend. I miss my planning days that I used to have with my friends that we used to catch up and literally like overthrow the dining table and just spread out everything everywhere and just go to town. But yeah, I do miss that. So I feel like we're going to have to do these more often. Oh, I need to fit them in. Okay, anyway. Hopefully you all have someone that you can plan with, and if not, maybe we can all plan together on these. If the PA Fans Zoom is still going, let me know. If not, maybe that's something we need to kick back up again. Maybe I could look into that. I'll contact Laurie and Lisa and see how they're doing, because I know that life got really busy for everybody. So we'll look into that. Anyway, that's it. That's it for this week. I went way longer than I expected. I was like, this will be maybe half an hour live. It's never half an hour. It's almost 2 hours. Oh my gosh. Because I'm a slow planner. I'm indecisive. Okay, anyway. Thank you for having fun with me, genuinely. Thank you. Oh, yay, thank you for liking, everyone. I do appreciate it. Yeah, give us a like. Let's have some fun next time. I think there's a live next week. I'll have a look. I'll create the placeholder, and yeah, let's have some fun. Ciao Bella's just about to close off. For subscriptions, make sure you subscribe to that, because that I need that yesterday. I need to play with that yesterday because that's looking amazing. And I'm really loving postcards. Hopefully you are too. Anyway, take care. Oh, Sue, dogs are great to plan with as well. And that way, and I mean, you can plan with us. When I do this again, have your stuff out and let's all plan together. If you have, sorry, that's the last thing I do need to say. If you have planned along with me, even if you're not planning, if you're creating something else with our kits, drop it into the group and hashtag PA Show and Tell, and I'll share. I'll put one together for next live, and I'll share it then. Anyway, take care. Say hi to your loved ones for me, and look after yourselves. And I'll see you all soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye, everyone. Bye.